walking into this product called the Pause. I'm impressed by the quality, the construction. I haven't really dug into the pricing yet, but obviously I'm Frankie from Giant RV. Old Doug Getter, you love me.
And you've sold everything.
So all you guys over at Forest River, they all love me and I love them, but this is a really, really innovative product. I'm impressed by the quality. I'm a little speechless for once, and that's hard from a guy like me, so.
That's awesome.
But there's so many little things, but the fit and finish on here is phenomenal. It's dope, dude. I love it.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm still even impressed with what I'm looking at right here. Tell me what we got, guys. What's going on here?
You want to see something cool? Lift this up. Let me show you something down here. This
patio. I just stood on a patio?
Get that.
I think we got a bunch of people drinking too many beers back in Indiana coming up with cool ideas.
I think that's screwed down, Shane. I don't think
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. There's 1,080 amps of battle-born lithium right
so
under
you can just
this.
be, like they say, off the grid.
Well, we're off grid, and check this out. Let's crank that air conditioner on. Whoop. There we go.
Hey, that's the first time I looked that way in this coach because I've been staring this way. Look at that bedroom. Jesse, you see that bedroom?
Yeah.
What the heck's going on here?
Yeah.
2 twins or a king
You
size.
can do 2 twins or a king.
Yeah. That's the air conditioner running off grid completely.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What size these cabinets? Tell us a little
3,000.
bit about these cabinets.
This is all
Yeah, you're live
aluminum.
Right
Yeah, I know. This is all CNC cut aluminum.
So the old hang theory, we're pretty strong.
Looks like it.
250 pounds is shaking this thing.
Look at this. And then you have these access panels so you can get all your wiring harnesses. And what's interesting is like when you knock on this, it's not tingy.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So it's because they actually do a spray-in foam here, so it doesn't echo when you ting.
Genius.
Right?
This is by far, well, okay, I'm not talking too much smack. This is by far the best Forest River product ever built.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It might be the best built trailer in America, I would say.
Right now, I'm going to tell you, this one and IROC Toy Haulers is definitely one of the top 2 that I've seen lately.
Yeah. That's
By
awesome.
far. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like IROCs. I like these. For me to like something's big.
Yeah.
I really like all the construction. I like all the fit and finish. Everything. Dude, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Old Doug Getter, you be proud, bro.
Yeah, they have the roof, it has a 1-piece foam barrier that goes across the entire, so you don't have studs that are like intruding on the aluminum. So it's like a thermal barrier, so it doesn't go up here and go condensate through the roof. Same thing with the exterior.
That's how he does them too.
Yeah.
IROC is built out the same way.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of similarities, but he builds a really good toy hauler.
Yeah.
It's an underground brand. It's been around for a couple years, but
That's cool.
it's definitely taking its next leap into the market with some new innovative ideas. Like you guys have a lot of stuff. We came here today looking at cool stuff. You know, 'cause
Yeah.
the overland industry is so
Innovative.
innovative because they're not a bunch of RV guys building.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
are you from?
I'm from Utah.
And you're part of
ROA Off-Road.
now.
Yeah,
what is
RVs of
that?
America. RVs of America. We're
Okay.
the dealer. I'm
You're
the
a
dealer. Yeah, I'm a
Oh,
dealer.
Sorry, dude.
So
So I'm help selling your brand as a dealer. This is the first time in history Giant RV has collabed with another state.
oh geez, RVs of America. Yeah, we're in Mesa, Salt Lake, Colorado, and the East Coast too. So,
I'm also.
but we specialize. We
But
specialize
you guys
in
are
off-road.
fully like you guys do what brands there?
It's all off-road.
Yeah,
Forest Rivers. This is our main. Like, the Pause is our main stuff that we sell.
Do you guys do like black series?
No, we used to, but
Somebody came to our dealership pitching that you.
Yeah?
I think it's you.
No.
You look like me. Are you one of the owners?
no of RVs of America, but
Yes.
not Black Series. Yeah.
No, I know. No,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what
yeah.
Black Series is
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
They're not
okay,
too
okay.
far from us
Yeah,
in
yeah.
SoCal. They're still in
Yeah,
La
no, no.
Puente or whatever they are.
No, we weren't pitching them ever.
No.
Okay.
No. But they came in, and I think it might have been Black Series.
Yeah.
Said maybe they were talking to you guys.
Yeah.
And then they brought up your name, and I don't know of every
Yeah.
dealership across the U.S.
Yeah.
But they were like, they specialize in off-road
Yeah.
travel trailers
Yeah.
and other things like that.
Yeah, that
And
was
that's how-
probably
I think
us.
I saw
Yeah.
they were telling me or something about you. This was like 2 years ago or something like that.
They were probably saying we were friends, and so trying to build
Yeah,
some.
probably just no, but they were
goodwill.
saying maybe no. I know what they said to me. They actually said that you were interested in their product,
Okay.
something like that. And
Yeah.
I go, oh, that's great. You know, I don't even know who they are. You know,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But I remember them saying that you guys actually specialize in off-road
Off-road.
trailers.
Yeah.
I specialize in all trailers
All
and
the-
motorhomes and Class B's, C's, A's, and all the.
We used to
diesel
do a lot of diesels, but
stuff.
transitioned
But now
about.
they were saying like, oh, you're a special. I remember.
Yeah. It's fun stuff. It's definitely built.
And so all your stores are that way.
Yeah. We used to do motor coaches. We used to do Newmar and Monaco, and then we just transitioned. We got carrying Black Series right in the beginning. This is like 7 years ago, and started bringing other stuff from Australia.
Yeah.
And now,
We
like,
had some Australian guys go pitch at our lot, brought 5 units.
Oh,
in.
yeah?
One kid with the tattoos and the beard.
Oh, yeah.
He was working at some other brand, but
okay,
he was actually with Forest River, I think.
Oh,
A
really?
while back.
Yeah.
And then he brought in this Australian brand. I'm like, what are you doing here, dude? He goes, well, you know, we're friends, so I want to show you this new product. So
that's awesome. That's very cool. No, they're definitely.
you guys big on your social media?
Yeah. We're on, like, this is a YouTube live. We're doing a live
Yeah,
right now.
that's cool.
So we're just like, people have
Maybe
been.
old Doug is watching us.
People,
huh?
maybe.
He'll be
We're
like, what are these crazies doing right now?
no, this is cool. I'm gonna have to look into this guy, iRock. That's a cool stuff. Yeah, these are.
Take me off air real quick. We're
can't.
piecing out. We're not. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Oh.
This is important for you. I'm not gonna do it live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
No, you were talking about what you just said. I'll tell you a little bit about it, but I don't want to be.
Oh, you don't want to be.
No, it's not worth it.
No.
It's a new thing, but
Yeah.
if you guys want to keep doing
Well,
it,
people are like tuning in, so they'll
Yeah,
get
they're
mad if we
tuning
turn
in.
them off.
So go show the coach. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you something real quick.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I mean, what do you want to see? Do we have comments? I'm gonna pull up and.
Yeah, I don't see
And-
any comments yet.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. Yeah, we just kind of randomly jumped into this. Sorry if you're watching. I'm gonna jump on and read the comments really quick. That was just fun. That was kind of like Giant RV is a massive RV dealership here in California, and this guy was just blown away. So it sounds like he sells a lot of trailers, and we thought it would be fun to show off somebody's true raw take on these trailers. It's funny, we have people coming in the show. We're at the end of the show. It's 5:30, obviously. And we have people coming in and they're like, it's not, like, you can't even tell from the videos. Like, they're blown away when they come in and see the fit and finish. Now, this is definitely the flagship, right? When we're talking premium, high-end for the pause, this 22.4 is going to be the absolute best unit now. So, that they carry in the lineup. Okay, let me turn this down. Okay.
Okay, we can
Big
hear
Boy and Girl Toys of America. Oh
you.
yes.
Only comment so far.
Toys of America. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. We sell Big Boy and Girl Toys of America. I always say we have the best adult toys in America. So we do all kinds of adult toys. If you want them, come to ROA Off-Road. So do you want to come around? You want to? Here, come outside. I don't.
okay.
I'm not that sophisticated. Do you have a card? You
I
give
don't
me and I'll
either.
text you.
Okay,
Okay, I was
what's your
gonna.
phone number as we're just doing this. I'm gonna tell you something in a little bit that you'll be pretty stoked on. I
Yeah.
wouldn't waste your time.
Okay.
What's your number?
801 80
801. Sorry.
Hold on. 850. Let me type it because I don't want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
put
yeah,
it
yeah,
on,
yeah.
on audio.
Everyone here.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody can hear.
So nice. These Wally panels are actually useful. You could hook a lot of things to this. I'm not sure even what they've even done with it.
I text my son.
So you texted your
yeah,
son.
yeah. So I got you.
Cool. I'll hit you up. I know you got a lot of work to do. You guys got a really good
Yeah.
product here,
Nice
and it's
to-
very
nice to
nice
meet
meeting
you.
you.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Remind-
I have some
remind
cool
your
stuff
name.
for you. I'm Frankie.
Frankie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, have a good one.
Okay.
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
Jesse.
Yeah,
We'll
Jesse.
tell you about some really. I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Take it easy, guys.
Thanks. Okay, we got stabilizer jacks. These are electric, so you just press a button, boom, done, easy.
Tell people this has 4 seasons, so maybe show them
Oh,
what have they done.
oh yeah. How wide is this one? So it's the same width as the 19.4, the reboot. So all the new pauses moving forward are going onto a wider platform body. So this is the pause 22.4, if I didn't say that already. And yeah, they're all getting a refresh and gonna go a little bit wider. There's just a lot of bang for your buck in the width. A few little things I want to point out, which I think is cool. This is a trash can holder. So that's designed to wrap a trash bag in it and have a place to throw your trash while you're out camping. This is a storage tray, and that's for your steps. This is a new handlebar. This is actually really cool. Check it out. I'll show you how this thing works. Just drops down. It's out of the way.
How sturdy is that thing?
It feels very sturdy. Let's lock it in. I mean, I'm like putting a good amount of weight on that. It feels really good. Obviously you have the more ride frame, all aluminum, huck riveted. You know that. You have the suspension with the crazy amount of travel. This thing has more travel than a Brooder. It does. Like, I know Brooder advertises that they have 12 inches, but when we've gone and measured them, they were a little bit less. This actually has 12 inches of travel. And the other thing is we've had a few people now fly down and look at the Brooders and then compare them to the Paws. And they say the Paws fit and finish is better, which I appreciate a lot. This is a new table, drop down tray. This thing is like so thick and just robust. I know this is a little tight, so I'm not gonna get into too much, but this is your kitchen. So they are going to this kitchen style on the pauses. And then you also have a little sink tray here, it pulls out. Instead of the other old ones you had to like clip on, this one is integrated into.
You can take this and show them this pass through.
Oh, this pass through is massive. So look, it goes all the way through, but then it also goes all the way this way. Check this out. That is a heat duct. So this entire underbelly and pass through is now heated. So that's kind of a big deal. The reason why it's a big deal is we have people living in these trailers, and there's some people that have complained about that compressor getting cold and not functioning always properly. But so there you have it. Now it is. Another thing that I want to point out is, see all the ducts down here? It's all plumbed. This unit has, oh shoot, the AC is running actually right now. I felt a cold air blowing on me. I was like, where is that coming from? It's outside's only 70 degrees, so it's not that cold. So I'm gonna turn this off. It's set to 55 degrees, that's why it's so cold. Okay, I'm gonna close the fan too. So a lot of the stuff is still worked with Garmin. Now they have made some changes on this, and I think these are positive changes. They are now running all your Victron stuff through a Victron system. It was previously put through the Garmin, and it seemed to work just fine. There was sometimes a little bit of a delay because it just had to communicate. Victron had to communicate to Garmin. Now Victron is communicating to Victron, and generally when you use the same components for anything, it's always more seamless. Now the really cool thing, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this, but check this out. You have a generator, manual start. You can also be like, hey, I wanna run it for an hour, or you can turn that off. Click the start button, it's gonna load. Give it a second. Now it's gonna beat over here. So we're gonna be quiet so you can try to hear it. There it goes, fired up. I don't know if you can actually hear that. I don't know if the mic is picking up the generator, but it's going. It's really cool. Now I'm gonna click stop, and I'm gonna just stop now.
So yes, is that a tie down on the floors?
Yeah, these are tie downs. Those are actually tie downs. Turn around, look this way. There's a tie down right there. And then this whole entire bench area swivels up and out of the way. The table you can take down in transit, and then you have the ability to put some larger toys in here and tie them down. You'll have tie downs on the walls, so you can strap them to the wall kind of, and then also to the floor, and you can bring them out, strap them onto this. Of course, you have a central vac system as well. This is something that's in all of the premium high-end pauses. That's a sweeper, and then that one is to plug in a hose, and you can reach all over the trailer and get clean, get stuff clean.
Heated underbelly question mark?
Ooh. Yes, so somebody said 4 seasons. So is this a reboot? No, this is not a reboot. This is a pause unit. So this is a 22.2 pause. I mean, this is the biggest deal right here, is the cabinetry. This is all aluminum cabinetry. The reboots have the wood cabinetry. I don't have the exact amounts, but I think Maynard said the aluminum cabinetry is almost 5 times the amount of money as the wood cabinetry. That's one of the biggest things that creates the pause. The expense goes up quite a bit. And then, I mean, then there's just like lots of things like vacuums and things add up. But another thing about these is they're locking latches now. So you don't actually have to deal with those magnets. And we did have some people complaining about the magnets. Once you put stuff in there, if it tips and hits it, it would push the magnets open. Now these are going to be impossible pretty much to open. There's no way that's opening. Check this out. You have these, I mean, you can never have mold and it's all metal. This is aluminum, and it's the same, exact same stuff that any of the premium pause high-end units. So these storage compartments are quite large too. Look how deep that is. It's the entire depth of all the way to the back of the counter. And you have that underneath the sink as well. I have had a lot of people in today that are just like, people are blown away with the quality fit and finish. I have like a couple that has bought Explorer 195 Romer 1 that I think they might trade it in. Peace, hello. You know who I'm talking about? So I mean, it's really good. It's really cool. Now,
what's going on here?
This is the bathroom area. So first of all, it closes off here, and this is magnetic, so it does hold it in place while it's shut. Obviously, you can't see what's happening there, but then you can also open this up, and that closes off. And so, if you can imagine, I am now in the bathroom. I have a massive toilet. This is really quite spacious. Lots of room in here. Of course, if I wanted privacy, I could. Oh yeah, I'll just take that.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. That's Brandon. Okay, see, now I've closed this off here. So I have total privacy from the living room. And then here I am sitting on the toilet in the bathroom. You've got some storage up there, your fantastic vent fan. And then this goes to your shower area, which you can then walk through. Does that make sense? So this is completely closed off. And then you can also, hello, again. And then this closes, and then you can come in here. Of course, if I want privacy in my bedroom, I can just close this off, right? Ooh. And have some privacy. I can wake up early. My wife likes to sleep in. I like to wake up early. And then, as you can see, we got 2 singles. I can sleep on either side. I can just relax in here. These are like cup holders. So this actually turns, this is hard, but this side is really soft and cushiony. So this turns around and goes into this spot, and then this can become a single bed, or like one full bed, not a single bed. It's huge, it's a king size bed. You could also, I'm pretty sure you can remove this and put just a stationary, any type of king bed, because it's massive. It's the whole width of the entire trailer. I don't have all the measurements. There is a brochure down below, so if you want to actually learn a little bit more, go down below, click on the brochure, get some information. These are reading lights over here and here. We got a fan. This is really nice, Sirocco fan. This storage is really quite large. This is a wardrobe, and then you have, everybody's been saying the storage is really good in this trailer. That's been something that people have been pointing out. You also have storage up here, storage over here, and then also little cubbies, and there is a lip so things can't just slide off. I like it a lot. So check this out. There's a furnace right here. Somebody asked if it has a furnace and if the underbelly is heated, right? So check it out. Furnace here. Now, let's go into the kitchen. Wait a minute. We got a furnace right here. So this has a dual zoned heating system, which means not only does it heat the underbelly, but it heats the underbelly better than any other trailer on the market. I'm not aware of a trailer that has two furnaces that are duct both down into the underbelly. Generally, you're doing one, and then you're not always able to get the heat down there to prevent things from freezing. So 2 zones dedicated, you know, to this is the right side of the trailer, that's the left side of the trailer. So you're going to be able to turn this thing into a hot box and also heat tons of the underbelly and not have issues freezing. This is an improvement that we've made because we've had some people complaining about like where they need to turn the heat up higher than they want to be able to have the underbelly all heated. So having the ability to heat them as separate zones is really big. Now let's walk over to the front. I'm gonna point out a few other little small things. Oh, I did show the generator, right? Yeah, I did. What Victron monitor and generator you'll never have to plug in? Yeah, that's a comment from Blake. Thank you, Blake. Don't know who you are. You want to buy a trailer from us? I actually know who you are. I'm just kidding. Little details. Yeah, we got a vacuum. Somebody asked if there's a vacuum. Yes, there is a vacuum. So check it out. Those are 30 pounders. So if you're looking over here, this is the current setup. You have 20 pounders. And this is a massive air tank. So Maynard has relocated the air tank in this unit to go down underneath in the underbelly near the generator. The generator is also under there, hidden. So it's easy to put 20 pounders, or 30 pounders, sorry. These are 30 pounders, those are 20 pounders. But you can also put 40 pounders. So that's a big deal. The reason why that's a big deal is because the generator is a 4,000 watt LP, which is the natural gas propane generator. So now that you can go all the way up to 40 pounders, you're going to be able to run that generator a lot longer. And then also just, if you're just living, you want to run the heat a lot longer too. Also, a lot of people complained about the ladders being on the side of the trailer, just because they said, you know, that's going to create some clearance issues. So Maynard has given you this ladder that extends. It's huge and it can actually be slanted out so you can have a nice slope. And then up there, you see that's kind of like a cleat type of mechanism where you clip in the ladder. And there's also another one way down there at the end. So you have 2. And the reason why he did that is his theory was you want to be able to climb up and clean the solar panels from the ladder, wipe them off. You can move it down and put the ladder over there and wipe them off. They've also changed the solar. It used to be on the wall and they've put it inside and now it's an Anderson connection. So your solar now just plugs in right there on the inside, opposed to it being mounted on the exterior. Not a big deal, like whether it was mounted on the exterior or not. You also can see your gate valves are now recessed into the frame and all tucked underneath the trailer. Very cool. I think there's a bunch of other things too. Those are the main things. I think we've pointed out most of it. That's what I'm talking about. See that? That's your solar connection. Like I said, it's not a big deal, but it's just nice that it's now recessed inside out of the elements. Nice little touches. You're gonna have Anderson plugs, stock on everything. We have our recovery tracks right here. They've also relocated this little handle. It used to be on the top, you know, and obviously being on the top was not as good as being on the side because water or snow gets stuck up there.
Great seeing you.
Yeah, so hopefully you like this. I don't know if we walked on the back patio, so we should definitely go back and do the back patio. You were over there, huh? But this is the all-new Pause 22.4. And this is spectacular. Look at this. This is a vent for your electrical components. because that's important. You'd be surprised. Lots of manufacturers don't ventilate their electrical components. I don't want to end on that note. I want to end on how incredible this deck is. And yes, it's just like the 17.4. You do have a screen. This entire space is massive. Flips up. You can put the toys in here. You can close this off if you got kiddos out here playing and you want it to be nice and safe. And there you have it. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for watching. Do we have any questions? Or are we?
Somebody said work on a washer and dryer.
What's that?
Here today.
Never heard of that. Gilbert, I know. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching, you guys, y'all, whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I am not from Texas, but don't forget, go down below, click on the link that will get you to a brochure. That will give you a bunch of the specs, because this does have more water than the Reboot. Well, a lot of the specs are going to be more similar to a Pause unit. So there you have it, the all new Pause 22.4. This is the flagship of Pause. I think this is the best built Pause year to date. And we started this video earlier. If you're just tuning in, go back to the beginning of it, because you'll meet Frankie from Giant RV. This guy's like a massive dealer, and he was like blown away. He said, FR, Forest River, must stand for freaking rad, but with some more colorful language. But yeah, super happy about this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you